ladies and gentlemen. I think after the presentation of Dr. Ganapathy, there is very less left to actually showcase here. But taking the lead from the threads, and I would like to explain you some of the stats, probably brief of them. 75% of the healthcare infrastructure today is in urban areas, where 27% of the Indian population resides. Other than that, the rural area, the infrastructure is real poor, whether you talk about power, you talk about electricity, you talk about water, you talk about good sanitation facilities, roads, whatever. If we look at the mobile healthcare space and we look at the online healthcare space, we are growing by 341% in terms of mobile healthcare in developing countries in comparison to 46% in developed nations. And adding it to it, the net subscriber base, if I'm talking about, in the descending order of business interest, I'll tell you, China, India, Indonesia, Bangladesh, Egypt, Vietnam, Pakistan and Mexico. These are the areas, these are the 9 emerging markets where we are putting our footprints to take it up from there, evolve business model, cater to mHealth facilities and see what we can best do here. If you look at the online bit of it, because I see most of the entrepreneurs here are from the online bit of it, I had quite a stay in the e-health facilities and I realized traveling across the world what were the best practices that were carrying out there. You see in India, I think all of you will agree with me, you go to a doctor, you browse the web, you come back from the doctor's clinic, you browse the web. So internet has become an interesting piece of information to give you about a disease you are predicting or you already have before you actually go to a doctor. So basically we test a doctor when we go there. We ask him, okay, why you're not prescribing me this? And the doctor is actually taken aback. People like me are taken aback. We say, okay, do you understand penicillin? He says, yes, I understand penicillin. You tell me, do you understand penicillin? So this is the world of intelligence, this is the world of knowledge, the right information, real time, at your convenience, affordable and equitable, sustainable access to all is what we are talking about here. Taking the discussion forward, we have an eminent panel here, I think distinguished people. We have Mr. Nitin Mathur from Health PA. We have Vijaya here. We have Mr. Girish, he has done a lot of work in Care Foundation. We have, please. Anita here as well. So I think rather than doing the presentation, I think you were quite bored of presentations in the earlier panels as well. So we will not do any presentation, it will be a discussion. And let me tell you, there are several eminent people sitting there also. The panel is this side of the table and the panel is that side of the table as well. So let the effective communication take this course from here and we will cross-question each other. We will see what we have learned. You can test my knowledge. I will probably try and make you understand what I have learned when I have enhanced my learning curve. So I think, can we have the small mic, please? So we'll move. I will request all the panelists to briefly introduce themselves and what exactly they do in the field. And coming to the online statistics, we are growing by 17%. So I think that online e-health and m-health are going to be the future. But as Mr. Ganapathy says, there is no stethoscopical society of India or the stethoscopical society of the world. So we are not going to go for silo-based problems. For example, if today you have installed Windows XP on your monitors, you will not throw all the monitors who have Windows 97. So the technology has to be backwardly compatible. Only then it works. Otherwise, every technology will suffer from a silo-based problem, and sooner or later, every technology will become dead and non-vital. So we are talking about taking it up from here, but probably after 5 years or 10 years, if I come back, I still have to learn from that. I don't have to say that, oh, this is an Oracle server non-compatible to a .NET server which I am using right now, so I can't take data from there. So whatever data churning or data collection I have done 10 years back has gone dead. So, this is a negative statement, but we are going to talk about several positive things because the aura is like that right now. After Mr. Ganapathy's presentation, I feel like I've had 3 absolute juices, cold drink, or probably the salad plate he was talking about. It was so enlightening and eye-opening. So we'll take it up from there. Anita, to start with you.